I haven't even watched this yet, and I know it's going to give me something that I wanted from so many other shows that I've watched, especially, but in particular, I suppose, you know, shows involving adolescence or coming of age stories, because we're going to get to see what happens when these characters get out in the real world, right? I just kind of hope that, you know, the good dudes are all right and the bad dudes end. Where's that? Is that Mexico or something? It's so easy to waste your life away if you're not careful. You've got to have the strong foundations. And if you're not, you know, helped with those, you've got to try and make them yourself. I know, man. It took me nearly 40 years to work that out. Yes, this is exciting, man. Zendaya's great, isn't she? I watched Challengers last year. I thought she was fantastic in that. Something a little bit different, you know. What's she doing, like running drugs over the border or something? No way. Come on, I want the wide shot, I want the wide. Come on, just lean forward, you'll be all right. She's gonna have to take a run at it, I suppose, if she can get back down. Oh, it's rear-wheel drive, isn't it? Gotta be a four-wheel drive, surely. Don't worry, boys. I've got an idea. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Oh, man, I can feel it in my stomach, you know. I don't even know, like, I'm all out of ideas, man. What would you do? So this can't be a good... This is not the course of action I would be taking. How hot that's gonna get, man. That's like... Oh, man. Isn't that like... Mwah. Oh, visually, this is stunning, isn't it, man? I meant to say at the beginning, but I've reacted to all of the other episodes, so I'll put the links in the description. I've only cut a few down for YouTube so far, but you'll be watching this one first. I thought I would put it out as it's current, but check it out. I wonder if this was always the plan, to have the time jump, or you know, just too much time passed there to adapt. Man, this is like Alfred Hitchcock vibes now, isn't it? I bet, unfortunately, you know, there's many people who get into it in ways like that, right? I love how they're stylising this, though. You know, it reminds me of the feel of Peaky Blinders. You know, not the style, but Jesus. I was going to say it's romanticising it, but it's certainly not, is it, man? Wow, man. And I get nervous at border patrol and stuff like it, even though I've never done anything wrong, you know. Same when like police follow me and stuff in the car, you know, it makes me anxious. Oh, come on, man. Man, we've all seen the movies though, right? Nothing lasts forever. What a life, man. My God. That's brilliant. I wonder who was under that mask, if it's anyone famous. Oh no. Every character in this show has got like mental illness, haven't they? As a result of trauma, I suppose. The more I look at my own life and everyone else in it, or most of the people in it, I'm beginning to recognise, you know, everyone I know pretty messed up, I would say, in their own unique way. She needs something to fill her time with, right? Some sense of meaning or purpose. Yeah, people want connection, right? It's why people drink, stay in toxic relationships and stuff, right? We want to be understood and loved and included. I've come to believe, and this may change at some point in the future, I prefer to think of God as, you know, not as a person in the sky or anything. God is the voice that calls you to adventure. I mean, I've stolen that phrase from somewhere, you know, I must have read it or heard it somewhere. But I think that's the most beneficial way to look at it. The voice that calls you to the adventure of your life, you know, and that's why you gotta, you know, tell the truth and aim at something meaningful to you. Because if you lie and if you ignore the things that call to you, then you'll end up living out the spirit of the lie instead of you don't end up having the adventure of your life. You know, you end up living the life of the lie, I guess. And then I suppose metaphorically, you know, that can be represented by, you know, evil or the devil or demons or whatever, isn't it? And it's not easy. You know, it doesn't mean you're gonna get the life you want. Maybe you'll get what you need. You know, maybe what you want is maybe you're not sure what you want, but you still need to aim at something and move towards something, you know, and adjust course on the way. And then it will at least end up being the adventure of your life, you know, even if it doesn't pan out exactly how you think it will in the beginning, you know. Very evocative of those spaghetti westerns. The Last Shadow Puppets kind of went down that road a little bit as well, didn't they, at some point? I'm interested in this dude. She's touching stuff she's not supposed to be touching, right? Like, oh man, this dude is cool, man, isn't he? The colour palette, the way it's shot, the lighting. Oh, Jesus, bro. It's great writing, isn't it, though? Because I feel like, you know, she's one of my mates or something, or I know her. She wants to own the strip clubs. Man, isn't this this is probably going to be my favourite season, I think, already. And what I was saying at the start is just, isn't it wonderful how Rue, as an adult, as a character, is now thrown into this world with it's a very different world, isn't it? You know, I mean, we didn't have characters like this dude. I mean, we had other far out characters, I suppose, but it just makes it feel fresh, really fresh, doesn't it? But familiar at the same time. The groundwork that was laid in those first 2 seasons, you know, building emotional connection with Rue, with some of the other characters, you know, this episode has done a fantastic job of setting up the season. I just can't wait for the rest of it. Look away. Oh, I didn't expect that. What a great scene, man. Subverted my expectations. Brilliant, man. This is another, every scene in this I'm just loving. This is another fantastic scene, and what a way for like new viewers to put that exposition out there, you know, in such a seamless, beautiful way, you know. This guy is great as well. What's this going to be with a gun, a crossbow, an arrow? Is he going to draw, you know, add to the Western element? Man, there's some... Look at those colours, man. The gold and the blue. Beautiful, man. What a great image. It's a Western, man. We're in a Western. Brilliant. Just brilliant. What a fantastic first episode, man. It's been so long since I've watched anything. This is just so cool, man. Wow, man. That was just so good, wasn't it? I can't believe that was just a perfect. It's been so long since I've watched something, and I just want to watch it straight away again. And I think that the only times I can really remember that happening before was with Peaky Blinders. First time I watched the first Pirates of the Caribbean, I think I watched that again. Yeah, 9. Has anybody seen that? That musical with Daniel Day-Lewis that was based on Fellini's 8.5. Yeah, I might just watch this again, dudes. Very cool. Thanks for watching. See you next week for more Euphoria.